Developing tonight, search and recovery efforts continue as Navy divers try to find remnants of that Chinese balloon the Pentagon says was on a spying mission over the U.S. Parts of the debris already recovered are now at an FBI lab for analysis after the balloon was shot down off the coast of South Carolina Saturday. Pentagon officials say they tracked the balloon's every movement as it passed over sensitive military installations. However, China claims they lost control of what they're calling an unmanned civilian balloon and say the White House has overreacted.
Yeah, it turns out there's a bit of history and a tie to Arizona in the takedown of that mysterious Chinese balloon. As ABC 15's Eleni Dow explains, the jets involved honor a historic aviator from Phoenix.
The big story over the last week, this Chinese surveillance balloon floating over the United States, until it was shot down by two F-22 fighter jets. Their call names have ties to Arizona.
FRANK01 and the FRANK02, which I thought was really cool.
It honored Arizona's Lieutenant Frank Luke Jr., the man who was known as Arizona's
balloon buster.
To Don Luke, he wasn't just Arizona's balloon buster, he was his uncle, an American fighter and historic hero.
Frank Luke was the first man in the Air Force to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor serving in World War I.
Luke Air Force Base in Glendale would later be named in his honor, a way for his legacy to live on. And it's a legacy the Luke family continues to be proud of.
This is kind of my man cave. I've got there's an article here of Frank Luke written, talks about the number of kills he had in combat.
Lieutenant Frank Luke Jr. destroyed 14 German balloons and 4 aircraft in 1918, which got him the nickname and now the call names for the fighter jets that took down the Chinese surveillance balloon. It's an homage that Don found out about early Sunday morning.
I'm not stunned the Air Force remembered that, but I'm surprised there hasn't been more comment about, the Arizona flyer who I guess we should say got nicknamed for shooting down Chinese balloon. So they still remember him.
In Phoenix, Eleni Dow, ABC 15, Arizona.
Very interesting. Thank you, Eleni.